Hello, welcome again to this channel. This is G Solutions. We find solutions for your needs. Okay, how about using the Phasor representation for two voltages. We connect these two voltages into series, and this is B1 and B2, and we will have here an addition of B1 and B2, but we consider it as a function of time. Okay, when we say Phasor representation B1, instead of writing it using our trigonometric function, we write it as a Phasor. So we have here the value B sub R. We use R here for RMS value, or the root mean square, not M, not the maximum value. So this is for voltage 1, and we write here as number 1. And the angle here is cis of beta. That will be the value for B sub 1. And for B sub 2, we have here B sub R to RMS value, cis of, again, we write phi. Okay. Now, so we are looking for B sub 1 plus B sub 2. Okay. And B sub 1 plus B sub 2 simply as B sub R1 cis of beta plus B sub R2 cis of phi. Okay. You know, if we are going to expand this angle beta or cis is for short term for cosine I sine, or the cosine is the real part and the sine is the imaginary part. So we have here B sub R1, instead of writing angle, we write the function, which is cosine beta plus I, or we use J, sine beta. Okay. And also for this part, for BR2, so we have BR2, instead of having it symbol angle, or we just expand that to cosine phi plus J sine phi. Okay, so that will now be the equation. So we can group all the real part and all the imaginary part. So in this case, if you are going to distribute, multiply BR1 to cosine beta, and to this part also, and also BR2 to this term and to this term, so we can group all the real part. So those that doesn't have or don't have J, and those that have a letter J. Okay, so BR1, that will be cosine beta. So it doesn't possess letter J. So also this one, so that will be BR2 cosine phi. Okay, and for those that has a J value or J letter, so you have B sub R1. Yeah, this is sine beta. So it has a J here and another one here, J BR2 sine phi. Okay, so we just group that. Okay, and again we rewrite this term cosine beta plus BR2 cosine phi. Okay, so this is the part where there is no J, that is the real part, and the part that has J is this one, so BR1 sine beta plus BR2 sine phi. Okay, so that's it. Okay, and in this case we can assign a letter again, that A prime be equivalent to the real part, so that will be BR1 cosine beta plus BR2 cosine phi. Okay, for B prime, you can assign here the imaginary part, which is BR1 sine beta, okay, plus BR2 sine phi. Okay, and you represent that to a triangle, a right triangle for your A. Okay, for instance, this is your right triangle, so this will be your new angle, and this will be okay, so that will be okay. Let's assign this as your B prime, and this one is A prime. Again, C prime is here. Okay, so therefore, if you are going to get for your C prime, you just have this squared of A prime plus this squared of B prime, and you take the square root of that. Okay, so you can also solve for theta, your new angle, based on A prime and B prime. So theta is the inverse tangent actually of your B prime over A prime. Okay, so you just substitute B prime, which is this value, and A prime, which is that value. Okay, so this is how you do addition of sources which has or expressed as a functions of time in Phasor representation. So it's just so easy. So again, thank you for watching. I hope I have added knowledge to your learning desire. So thank you so much, and don't forget to like and to subscribe to this channel.